My brother, my sister, I am so ashamed when I read some of these stories. A lot of these cables are imported from India. We pay a lot of money to India using the hard-earned taxpayers' sweat-laden money. And when the cables arrive right here in Ghana in containers, the same Indian, we are told, buys up some of them, as we have been told. Is it a ploy to steal from the taxpayer? Is it a ploy to undermine our independence and our integrity? My brother, my sister, it is so hurtful. And sometimes I try as much as possible not to be bitter. It looks like our citizenry no longer has any respect for patriotism. We do not love our country anymore. Out of 100 Ghanaians that you speak to about Ghana, you'll be lucky to have one Ghanaian say that I love Ghana no matter what. We are all looking for the next visa to go anywhere aside Ghana. And when a nation is degraded to this level, you are futureless. But can I repeat that? When people disregard their nation to the point that out of 100 people that you regularly speak to, you hardly will find one who will tell you, I love Ghana no matter what, then we are a failed nation. You can never build a nation on any other bedrock except the bedrock of patriotism. And it looks like I am almost sounding like a broken record now when I speak about patriotism. How can you be importing these things using the taxpayers' hard-earned money, and at the end of the day, the same people you are importing these things from, you sell back to them, and only God knows who sold this to the Indian man? My brother, my sister, we import a lot of things from China. Our own citizenry steal these things, break them into pieces, and sell back to the Chinese man as scraps. Chinese man will pick up the scraps, take back to China, remodel them, and send back to us and sell to us at exorbitant prices. Our citizenry are always ready to break down again, break these things down, steal them, and sell them back to the Chinese. It's a routine foolishness that keeps going on in our country. My brother, prison houses cannot solve this problem. Shooting them at the firing squad cannot solve this problem that much. The solution is patriotism. Instill into our citizenry the love of their country, like Nkrumah did with the young patriots. I will keep saying this until somebody listens to me. When you go to South Africa, the average South African doesn't see any other country except South Africa. When you go to South Africa, talk to about 100 regular South Africans that you meet. Ask them to mention 5 countries aside South Africa. They are unable to tell you that. The average South African does not even have a passport because he doesn't need it. If it's winter, he gets it in his country. Summer, he gets it in his country. My brother, my sister, the average South African doesn't see any country more important than his own country, South Africa. So when he sees other people leave their countries and come over, he sees them as urchins. Find out what that word means. My brother, my sister, we can also make our country like that. The other day, South Africa was nothing but an apartheid country, with bullets flying all over the place and killing people in their droves. Apartheid South Africa was not a country anybody wanted to go to. But today, they've turned the story around. Rwanda is on the trot, also doing the same. Why can't we do that to our country and with our country? Yet the leaders we are choosing are nothing but thieves. Useless, hopeless thieves, worse than Atai. In fact, in hell, 99.99% of the inmates are going to be politicians. No two ways about them things. Not witches, not wizards. Our politicians here are worse than witches and wizards. I'm telling you that. A politician will look at you, pretend to sympathize and empathize with you, both in one, and turn aside and strangulate you for the same thing he pretended to sympathize with you over. Can I get back to the subject? We sold containers full of cables for our electricity. As we stand right now, about more than 40% of Ghana has no electricity. These cables would have helped. Doomsaw is all over the place, my brother, my sister. And these cables that we imported using the taxpayers' sweat-laden money to get, we are selling them back cheaply. If we bought them for 100 cedis, we are selling them back for 10 cedis to the same person we bought these things from. Are we not idiots? To John Jinapo, it is good to name and shame, but it is better to prosecute. And again, can I conclude on this note? Patriotism. Right from the time that a child is born, instill in them the discipline of patriotism, love for country. This is an overly religious country that is waiting to die and go to heaven, yet they do not want to make heaven on earth like the Jehovah's Witnesses preach. You live in the worst conditions. Go to Nema, my brother, you will wonder if it is human beings who live there. Go to Ashaiman, you would wonder if human beings live here. Gutters are so dirty. Malams cross these dirty gutters and get into their mosque to pray. Pastors cross these dirty gutters, they go to pray. Yet every now and then, they want to do communal labor at the Spanish embassy. They want to go to the American embassy and do communal labor. Yet right at their doorstep, the gutters are most smelly. They are more acidic than carbonic acid. Are you crazy? What is wrong with us? What kind of a people are we? We were here long before South Africa came. Today, the average South African does not even know what a passport is. He doesn't need it. Yet in Ghana, the moment we give birth to our children, after naming them, the next thing is to get them a passport. Because we live in hell. Our leaders are Satan. There's no Satan who lives anywhere. It's the leaders of Africa that are the Satan that God has written about in the Bible and in the Quran. If you're looking for Satan, go after these dirty leaders. They are the Satan. I'm getting emotional. Let me leave it here.